tell you to go. And if you look down towards the bottom of the screen, you see that it's counting for me. Okay, so you just start talking. Hi, I'm G. Marie Redder. I'm your faculty for 491. This is the lecture on care of patient with infections. Here are student learning outcomes, blah, 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 blah. Now, what you have to do to move the PowerPoint forward is I always brought my cursor here and this space bar, well, it'll work, but you need to make sure you've clicked into the screen before your back and forth buttons will work. Okay, so you can do one of two things. You can keep talking about this screen, and when you're ready to go to the next one, you can move to the next screen and say, transmission of infectious agents happens 3 ways: through the reservoir, through a susceptible host, or other modes of transmission. And you fill in the blanks with whatever you want to talk about, so forth, and so on. If you want to stop and look at the next screen and prepare yourself, and you say, okay, our main routes of transmission are respiratory tract, GI, GU tract, skin, mucous membranes, bloodstream. Obviously, you're not going to be as fast as I'm talking right now, so you talk about the respiratory tract being the nose and through the mouth, and the GI tract, and skin and mucous membranes, yet again, mucous membranes in the nose, the eyes, and then if we get cut for the bloodstream, blah, 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 blah. And I want to move on forward. Methods, contact, direct or indirect, and explain what that means, droplet. So just do your thing, okay? And let's say we get all the way to the end of the lecture. Well, actually, we won't make it through the end of the lecture. But I stopped most of mine at about, if they were long enough in that oxygen lecture, about 13 minutes. That way I had, and that's the other thing that I tried to do, is I tried beforehand to pull up the PowerPoint and go, okay, that's routes, that's methods, that's our defenses, that's some maintenance, prevention. And okay, so here we're moving on to colonizations. So when I finish with prevention, that might be a good place to stop this video. Does that make sense? Okay, so if this is where I'm going to stop this video, I then come down here to this,